Welcome back to Nipple Shuriken Bondage for Apes.
I'll be back!
We must defeat Capture Spectre.
Of course. And we are in space. After flying on the Afro dude. As you can see in the window there, the Afro statue was actually in the ship. A little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to see. I didn't take a look at it directly.
Too bad nothing in this game will top that scene.
Yeah, not even any of the minigames. Of course, there's, in our spaceship, we always have to have bullets shooting at our
giant lasers that
Yeah.
shoot inside the ship, because that is the best design.
It's used to keep out invaders, along with melting our walls. And the incredibly intense laser traps that you can just... As soon as it goes back up, there we go. Yes. And you can just fly over this one.
I know it's just a video game thing, but if I was designing an evil base, I would just have lasers that would be, you know, not possible to avoid.
And lasers that actually, like, hurt you instead of, you know, just summon an
that
enemy.
burn off your hands or yourself if you tried to jump through it, and then sets off the alarm.
Yep. Also, I made it through here without setting off the alarm.
Aw, yeah.
Pro skills! I'm a pro at Ape Escape. Not that that actually gets me any street cred.
You down for some Ape Escape, G?
Also, I'm down to half a cookie. Was I saying something about being pro before? And thankfully he lost me for a second and kind of shook his head. Now, to get through here with half a cookie. No problem.
It's okay, I played Toho, I got this. Oh wait, you're playing. And even if I was playing, I was never any good at Toho, so it's kind of a lie.
True that. This is the true bullet hell. And you made note of this before, but yes, there is actually tutorial cell phones in the last level.
Of the entire game. Can I just point out that those robot things with the drill hands remind me of Knuckles in Sonic?
Yeah. And I'm down to half a cookie and getting kind of paranoid. Hopefully I won't die. But knowing this game, probably not.
I'll say I'm surprised there isn't a morph that heals you instantly. How broken
Yeah,
the
I'm
rest of
kind
them
of
are.
surprised at that too. And just in case they were thinking you were getting a little bit low on health, there is a cookie there. And there's a monkey named Tomino. Sounds very similar to Tucano. I just say that because I did the Higurashi walkthrough.
Can you really walk? Didn't you say it didn't have multiple paths? It was just a straight story.
Yeah.
How do you make a walkthrough of that then? It's more of just a video series.
Well, yeah. Well, technically the final chapter did have a thing where you had to put the events in the right order to figure out the full story.
Huh.
Which is probably the best thing I'll ever come up with, is just having those videos there. And I didn't even do anything in them other than read through Higurashi all over again. Which is actually good, because that means I've spent 250 hours reading Higurashi. Because I've done it twice. And I'm thinking about doing it a third time, because it's just so damn good. Did I mention I'm a Higurashi fan?
Oh, really? I wouldn't have guessed. So anyway, completely breaking the game.
Yeah. The big trap here is that you're stuck in there with 4 of those shield robots, which are actually kind of hard to kill if you don't use the cyber rays, which you'd have to be a moron not to, because the cyber rays breaks the game.
As do all the other morphs.
Yeah. I think the ninjas morphs can also get rid of that pretty quickly. Or of their shields, anyway. Also, this monkey stuns himself with his own bomb. Good to see their high intelligence. And to think we evolved from them.
There's a common ancestor. What? Huh?
And of course, the most deadly pudding in the world.
Actually, I just thought, does that pudding have a detonator, or does it automatically blow up once it hits something enough?
As soon as it gets damaged, it blows up, and it has a bigger radius than explosion radius than the other cars. Yeah. It says it's also sticky and stuff, but it doesn't actually slow down the monkeys. But it does stun them, I think, a little bit more, maybe.
And Planet of the Apes reference.
Also from the first game, first level, or the second game had the first level had this in it. I think that was kind of the joke with the skit here. Let's see if we can get the one on the statue. Well, so much for that. Maybe a little bit later. But let's capture them all. You know, for being the final level, the monkeys here aren't that hard. My lunchy.
Maybe Spectre just ran out of red pants.
Yeah, could be. He does have some of the black pants monkeys here, though. Although
I like how that monkey was just debating if it should get off the switch or not.
Yeah.
It was just standing. It was just kind of like, should I or should I? Maybe I should. Maybe I should shoot at him. Yeah, I'll shoot at him.
I know we were gonna do this, but kind of reminds me of the enemies from Last Alert.
Oh hey, you were the one who did it first this time.
Yeah, I know. It had to happen, though. Isn't that the running gag? Is that we can't come up with our own jokes? Oh look, electric poles.
Those are... I wouldn't call those... Well, I guess the electricity is coming out of the holes.
I guess they're not metallic, otherwise the poles would be electrified too. Again.
But who really cares, honestly?
Yeah, I'm kind of checking out of this series too. Then again, we're always trying to debate logic and reason in this game.
Probably because that sort of constitutes a joke. Sort of.
Also, 40,000 meters under the sea, or whatever reference. I don't watch movies, leave me alone. 40,000 leagues under the sea, I think it was? Nah, whatever.
And I think there's a Beautiful Joe level that also parodied that. Or at least had the name parody.
And my most favorite enemy in the game actually helped me out by destroying the shield of this thing. And there's a monkey hiding in the shell down here.
I just read his description. It said, "I'll never tell you." I don't get it. Is he being...
He's never going to tell you how to get him out of there. I think that's the joke. I'm guessing, anyway. Not that it really matters. But let's go get him.
Maybe
and
it's
more rocket enemies.
Maybe it's another movie reference that we don't get, because we don't watch movies.
Yeah, probably. There's a lot of movie references. And of course, the greatest enemy to the RC car, spinning starfish.
So basically, the one enemy to the almighty pudding is what's her name from Clan Ad.
I like Fuko.
Fuko, the only natural human enemy to pudding.
You know, that fits more than I thought it would. But yes. You know what's really bad?
The one lasting impact PewDiePie will have... What?
Twilight is still better than PewDiePie.
I'm gonna go ahead and agree with that, actually. Because at least it wasn't loud and annoying.
I mean, it did ruin vampires for forever, but I can give up that for yelling stupid rape jokes and yelling in particular all the time.
And overreacting to absolutely everything.
Now let's catch this dancing crab.
I think I asked this question in the last time we recorded this, but the last time there were monkeys in the suits that represented the, what is this called, the Zodiac? No, it's not.
Yeah, the Zodiac signs.
Yeah, last time there was an enemy that already had that same suit on, but that one had a star on his head. So, if you didn't catch the first one, the first crab cancer one, would that guy have had a star on his head? And for that matter, would that one have a star on his head?
No. Okay. I don't know what makes them choose which ones have the stars or not.
Is it just randomized?
I don't know what the developers are thinking. Ask them. Ask Sony after...
I'd really rather not talk to people who put Raiden into a fighting game.
They did?
No, it's sorry, you know what? I take it back, because at least they've picked the version of Raiden that has, like, power armor and cuts giant robots in half with a katana. But they did, however, decide to pick the DMC version of Dante. So that's enough to make me hate them.
Are you talking about the Sony All-Stars?
Yeah.
Thing? I didn't know Raiden was in there. I thought only Snake was.
No, Snake was already taken for Smash Brothers.
Oh.
I don't know if that actually would have caused copyright issues or not, but...
I would have guessed not.
Maybe they just didn't want to... Maybe they just wanted to pretend they weren't a complete rip-off with the idea. Even though everybody calls it Sony Smash Brothers.
Well, yeah, I mean, they obviously wanted to get in on the cash grab of having all of the PlayStation exclusive...
Several years after Smash Brothers Brawl came out.
Yeah. And I wonder what the Wii... I wonder if they're making another Smash Brothers for the Wii U. I hope they don't put any stupid gimmicks in it with their motion controls and shit.
They didn't with Brawl. So I'm assuming they won't for Wii U. I just hope they don't have stupid crap like tripping.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mind it. I think it was still a fun game. I just hope they don't put any, like, stupid gimmick Pokemon characters, because we get enough of those already. Also, this guy got UFO denied!
Aw, yeah.
Also, we're in Godzilla territory. I don't...
There's a giant Godzilla fighting a giant Superman. Yep. By this point, that's the most normal thing we've seen.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, just to destroy us, these skyscrapers are sacrificing their lives. If buildings had lives, of course.
No, John! He was my best friend!
The skyscraper. Of course, the science Dr. Monkey dancing at his creation.
Monkey say no.
But he is now burning in the pits of probably the Zoopo, or the zoo. By the way, not actually Godzilla, actually an alligator. Or crocodile.
It's a reptile either way.
Yeah. Superman monkey. We'll have to get him real quick. I wonder which morph I should pick.
The broken one.
I'll pick none of them.
So, you picked the only one that wasn't broken.
Yeah. Although if you use the RC car, it can be kind of broken. Oh wait, he took my net. Fuck this shit, I'm going Cyber Ace.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. I was too busy stun-locking you.
I want my net back, thank you very much. That's that. And because I hate the music of the Cyber Ace, I have to get out of it as soon as possible. The radar here kind of fucks you up because it points you back towards the hub room, which actually has a couple monkeys left in it. Another missile monkey. But first, let's capture the director. Except for missing a couple times, but he still couldn't get away. And hiding in the corner did not protect me from missiles.
No, really? I wouldn't have guessed that.
Who knew that crouching down in a corner could not protect you from nuclear warfare? Sorry, I'm making fun of school systems here. That's the best of my commentary. Just making sure. Yeah, alright. Looks like we got all the stupid monkeys around here. Finally eat that delicious cookie that's been sitting on the ground for a few days.
In space.
Yep. I didn't...
Maybe it's been there. Maybe it's been there for even longer because maybe it's been there since construction started.
The monkeys just left it there, just in case. Like, one of them just forgot about it because monkeys are retarded.
They're probably...
Speaking of retarded monkeys, okay, this is probably my favorite monkey in the game, to be honest. Twin Mitty. He plays with puppets, and they're so cute!
And he's also in a ninja outfit for some reason?
Yeah. Now let's take him. There we go. He's actually kind of hard to catch. Mainly because he can dodge he can do like a little sidestep thing that most higher tier monkeys have. They're higher tier for some reason.
I make a joke about fighting game tiers, but I'm not clever enough.
Some you too.
So Yoshi.
Wait, isn't Yoshi like really bad? Like considered to be lower tier?
Yeah.
I played Ganondorf. Well, and Marth. But Marth was my main, but I still like to play Ganondorf just because he could do the suicide tackle. Which is the best thing ever.
I still think the original was the best one. Also, these colonies look just like these things look just like the colonies from Gundam. Just saying. Either the colonies or the colony lasers.
Yeah. But instead we're using these massive weapons as platforms instead. Seems legit. There's also a very hastily made Saturn down there in the background.
You know, speaking of Ape Escape being in canon with Metal Gear, nanomachines must be the reason that K can breathe in space.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Metal Gear Solid 5 has, like, them just going into space, because they already had that with, like, the boss. She went into space and all that.
Did she?
Yeah.
Huh. I still kind of wish Metal Gear Solid 5 got made instead of Revengeance.
Which is a fucking retarded name. It looks fun, but it's just such a stupid fucking name.
I know. But apparently what Metal Gear Solid 5 was going to be another prequel, but this time it was going to be about the boss instead of
Solid Snake or the boss.
Instead of Snake or Jack.
Or Raiden.
Yeah. But apparently what happened was he had a completely different dev team who were all very uninterested in making a game that would actually be kind of neat and interesting. So instead they just decided they wanted to cut giant robots in half with a katana. Which is fine, but
I wouldn't have mind playing like as the boss. That would be pretty cool.
This is kind of my point.
Except for that would kind of tie into the whole thing, like, at the end of the game she probably would have went into space and then, like, fought some fucking space aliens or something, because that's something Kojima would do.
The plot twist is the boss was the first Snatcher.
It would fit, because he made that game too. Also, my pudding destroyed that robot.
I would actually be all for that plot twist. I would just be like, it's retarded, but it's awesome at the same time. Best worst plot twist.
You know what the sad thing is? This game is actually in canon with Metal Gear Solid. Because of the minigame.
I know. I really don't care if it isn't officially considered canon. It's canon to me.
Might as well be. And the best way to dodge these ship's lasers, just lay down and curl up in a ball.
So lasers that are firing at absolutely nothing except the one single thing that is flying towards them, you can dodge by ducking, but tiny missiles you cannot.
Yeah.
Either those lasers are really hard to aim.
You shall not pass! Is that the right character?
No.
Okay, my bad. I've never seen a Star Wars movie. This monkey is kind of unique because he shoots out black things.
And the only other monkey who does that is the genetically modified robot monkey things.
That hasn't happened yet, geek.
Crap, spoilers! Also, I'd just like to point out that the thing says Galaxy Monkey, and I'm pretty sure that was a song and or a mini-game in the first one. That's all I know about Ape Escape, folks.
Yeah, you're right. I totally didn't get that. That's the one that was kind of like Asteroids, I think. I can't remember. I think it was like Asteroids.
And it had a pretty neat song, too.
Oh shit, if I have to LP that game, I have to play that one. But that won't be as annoying as the Ape Escape 2 minigames, like Super Hard Monkey Climb or whatever. That minigame's fucking hard.
Something difficult in Ape Escape? What are you on, Dith?
Hey, the time trials in this game can be kind of hard. And now I have my video claimed by copyright because apparently this song is some classical song or something. Or a remix of it or something. At least it was on the copyright ID thing, I don't know. But anyway, 2 robot monkeys. All you have to do is hit them once with your stun club, knock their armor off, and they're pretty useless. They're still the fast monkeys, so they can dodge you pretty well, though. But their lasers take off a full cookie of health. There... where are you? There you
The best camera.
I know, right? It kinda sucks that you can't control the camera with the right analog stick.
Can I just say that in Monster Hunter 1 you had to control the attacks with the right analog stick, but at least in that game you could use the control pad to mess with the camera?
Mm-hmm.
Then again, I guess this game probably doesn't require as much camera movement as Monster Hunter.
I don't know, it gets kind of camera intensive. Not this one, but definitely...
Maybe 1 or 2, or both, but...
Definitely 1. 2 actually had a decent camera in it, like, it had fixed camera angles at certain points, especially with, like, the magnetic pads. But I guess you didn't play that one, so you might not remember that.
I didn't actually play any of these games because I'm
Yeah,
kinda
but
lame.
you watched a couple of the videos, didn't you? Like a
Yeah.
Let's Play or something?
Yeah. So this is what every spaceship needs, a room with a pit of lava and pointlessly rotating things inside the lava. And then, for absolutely no reason, it has these giant spiked doom hands that just punch nothing.
Yep. Go right under a pole. Thankfully, there is a free life there for some reason.
Because that is
Baby
just...
game for babies, I know. Shut up. It's still fun.
You know, the hand on that thing kind of reminds me of Big O or Big Zero, whatever it was called.
Yeah. But I guess this isn't as baby games for babies as, like, the newest Nintendo games have been. Kirby's Epic Yarn. Also, I'm retarded. Just wanted to let you know that. I'm impatient.
So what is the point of it having energy shields on the fingers? Like, it makes...
You're stupid and you run into it? Like I did?
Yeah, but I mean, from like a tactical standpoint, what is the point of that?
Well, maybe he just wants to, like, fry up some food on those or something. I don't know. Have some cooked bananas.
That was the best possible use for a nice, expensive giant robot.
That robot's name is the Sorrow 2, by the way. The Sorrow 3 is the whole spaceship that we're on. I don't know what the Sorrow 1 was. If somebody who knows more about Ape Escape than me knows, leave a fucking comment.
It's probably just a giant robot yellow monkey.
No. Oh, no, I don't want to think about this. Also, face robots. Platformers' best revenge is to put a fucking annoying enemy at the end
Just
of a
to put an
long
enemy
platform.
with ranged homing attacks on the end of one platform and...
Yeah, I hate it when fucking platformers do this shit. And I guess we're fighting cop robots. Somehow that equates to space travel or something.
I think they would just be meant to be like the guard of the ship.
Oh yeah, they're doing a great job. Also, eye lasers.
When suddenly I-beams.
Yep. The Skyflyer will be useful here. Ah, seems pretty easy now. Except for when you can't see the eye lasers.
Because this is the best camera.
Here's me being a little bit,
Paranoid?
yeah. Hey, I got the pattern down. Why not? And of course, our final thing we have to do is figure out if this is a bi-directional elevator, but it's not. Actually, our final solution here is to punch down these dragon walls. And in case we needed it, all the morph power-ups you can get. And that's that.
I've grown tired of waiting for you.
Spectre! You apologize to this wig dude! Yeah!
What do I care about Tomoki's feelings, eh?
You're a monkey in a
Plans
suit.
have reached their final stage.
I'm sorry, I just can't let that go.
Paradise Plan thing? Just what's that all about?
Why not?
And the
I'll tell you.
best
This space station
Plan.
Yeah.
is equipped with a chop rocket. I will launch it and chop the world right in two, right down the middle. After that, I was going to give one of the halves to Tomoki, but now I think I'll just let you humans fight over it. So what do you think?
Did I mention astrophysics is a great field to go into?
Solution, huh? That's my double paradise plan. I'll accept your thanks. Now, what's wrong? Monkey got your
You know, I think
tongue?
Neil deGrasse Tyson would have something to say about this.
Even you monkeys won't be able to live on the Earth if you do that! You're gonna bust up the whole planet!
Can't fool me.
I still think
I'm more powerful
it's just
than I ever
amazing
was.
how for once in anime, the protagonists point out just how incredibly stupid everything is.
And they're like fucking 10-year-olds, too.
So congratulations, Mr. Super Genius, the 10-year-olds are smarter than you.
You're getting serious now.
The 10-year-old Kay is smarter than you. I mean, Yumi, yeah, she's not bad. But Kay, I mean, even Kay realizes this is a fucking retarded plan.
And stay out
To be
of the
fair,
way.
his hair probably told him that.
Yeah, it has a life of its own. It's a sentient being now.
Can I just say, if there was an anime where a guy's stupid spiky hair was spiky and stupid for a reason, like it talked to him, I would totally accept that.
Kind of like Parasite. That'd be awesome. Maybe Parasite is pretty nice. But here's
I read the
boss battle.
manga.
Hey, I'm sorry I didn't.
There is no anime for it, I don't think. Wish there was.
The two of you need to work together to find a way.
Can I just say, this is a pretty cool song.
I don't mind the song. This music doesn't actually have bad music, it's just... The
Don't you mean
game
this game
itself is
doesn't have-
fucking... Yeah.
Which means the game does not have.
What
With
did
a
I
couple
say?
of exceptions.
Tinkeriliac is too big. Your attack's
So the name of this boss is this robot is the Grillziak.
If it's a reference to something, I don't get it for once.
I don't believe it's a reference, it's just another stupid Ape Escape pun. Also, I'm fighting this the kind of stupid way, because it's been a while since this is my first take, by the way. It's been a while since I fought
It's
this
just
boss.
such an utterly difficult boss that you need more than one take.
I sometimes do, like, a test run. I didn't for this game much, but I probably will have to do it for Ape Escape 1 if I LP that. 'Cause since Ape Escape 1 is actually kind of hard. I'm not joking, Ape Escape 1 is probably... It is pretty damn hard at points. Plus, I actually like the main character in that game. And the story.
I don't remember the plot of that game other than monkeys try to take over the world, but I do remember it being less stupid than let's blow up the planets to put it in half.
Yep. While the humans are watching our stupid TV shows. Also, face denied. So we broke both of his arms, and he's staying up on the pole. I don't know why he's climbing the pole in the first place, but whatever.
Maybe his chair has low battery, so he's charging it in the giant robot while he goes up the tower.
That's a theory.
That's my
But
only
I mean-
guess.
He's still climbing this thing with his magnetic feet, though. At least I'd assume they're magnetic. Also, I died. Holy shit.
You actually died in Ape Escape? Whoa.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, at least it's not as babyish as, like, Mario Galaxy is, where it gives you, like, 50 lives.
To be fair though, Mario Galaxy only gave you 3 hits and it could kill you.
The couple of levels were actually hard.
I was gonna say, didn't you play Galaxy 2 and you spent like 6 hours on 1 star?
Yeah, the final star is pretty damn hard. Can't wait until Diabetes gets to that. I can't believe we're...
Talking about other LPers.
Why not? There's nothing interesting going on here. So all you need to do
I will
here is
point out-
destroy the 2 gears here and then hit Spectre once.
I will point out that it has infinitely respawning turrets, and I can think of a few games where infinitely respawning turrets actually made for a really tough boss fight, like Wild Guns. This game is not one of those.
To be fair, the turret did hit me right at the beginning because it is cheap. And the turrets deactivate when the head is gone. I guess it was like a brain type thing.
That thing, now that I look at it, looks kind of like a cross between an Armored Core and a Zoid.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, Zoids actually kind of interest me a little bit.
I only watched it as a little kid, and I remember absolutely nothing about it, so I can't give you an opinion.
Basically, robot animals fighting against...
Yeah, I remember that much, but that's all I remember is what I'm saying.
I mean, at least it's upfront about it, like, oh yeah, we're fighting these things because we just want to fight, instead of, oh yeah, the world is being taken over, let's use these giant robots to fight it out for some reason. So the best strategy for this boss is to morph into Cyber Ace. Spectre has a few attacks, like shooting missiles at you, doing a shockwave attack with his gorilla head, and when you knock him down on the ground, his recovering does a Super Saiyan Ball Kamehameha or whatever. And that's the end of the boss fight.
You win! You win!
This is probably the easiest variation of Spectre in all of Ape Escape. Then again, this is the easiest of all the games.
Can I just say it would have been funny if you could have woken him up and continued the boss fight infinitely? It's like if you hit him once, he just wakes up and goes, okay, no, you don't win.
Don't mind the huge hand floating off towards Earth in the background.
Why would that be important?
Yeah! But I can't seem to shake this feeling that I've forgotten something. Yeah! What could it be? Hey, Kay! What do you think you're laughing at?
Wait just a minute, boys and girls.
Boy and girl.
Have you forgotten about the chop rocket? If we don't do something, the Earth will be split in two.
Oh, right!
Not to worry, though. Who better to stop the chop rocket than I, its creator? There is a spacecraft down on the lower deck. You two can use it.
They
to
call
get back
me
to Earth. Hurry
Mucho
now.
Afro.
There's no time.
Okay, we're relying on you! See you later, Wig Dude!
Did I ever say that Afro Scientist would make a better show than Afro Samurai?
No, you
Until we
didn't,
meet
but
again,
yeah, I would have to agree.
Leave this thing up to me. I lied. We'll never meet again. Once the rocket has been engaged, it cannot be stopped.
Angst.
That is, I use the self-destruct system that's mounted in this space station.
Because I am a terrible engineer.
He's a great engineer, he's just stupid as hell.
On the escape rocket.
Status launched.
Okay, self-destruct sequence.
Can I just point out I love how flamboyant his movements are, even in his last moments?
Yes.
Just how he's waving his arm all around.
I wish his Afro had breast physics.
Aphrisics.
Why, if it isn't number 1182.
Oh, I didn't destroy that one. What the fuck?
Minutes together. Silly little thing. Here we go.
Hey, the space station!
Why does everybody always put a self-destruct device in things? And why do you always have to activate it from the inside? I just have
More
to ask
dramatic, that's all. And for some reason the hand blows up too, I guess it had remote sensors in it or something?
We did it!
And so the chop rocket blew up above Earth's atmosphere, raining countless debris and destroying the lives of millions.
Oh look, in the credits it had Solid Snake and Roy Campbell there. I wonder what that has. Oh, and Metal Gear Solid too, huh. I wonder where we're gonna see that at. As you can see in the credits, Kei and Yumi are declared heroes.
For some reason.
Because they saved the world from being chopped in half. Not that that actually would have happened if the chop rocket actually hit it. It would probably just knock us out of orbit and kill us all anyway.
Well, given the size of that thing, it would probably have just... On top of knocking us out of orbit, it probably would have caused a ton of damage as well.
Earthquakes all over the place.
Chopping the planet in half, though, no.
Yeah, that doesn't work like that, guys. Just so
Not
you know.
unless you're that guy from Asura's Wrath.
Oh, I want to play that, but I haven't gotten around to it. I don't even have the game. I heard it was really good. It was like a movie, though, so...
No, I played the demo, it was just QuickTime events. There's a little bit more to it than that, but mostly QuickTime events. Not that I mind, because those were some of the most awesome visuals I've ever seen. And the power of his afro protected him from the explosion of a planet-sized space station.
I know we said this in the original recording, but yeah, I do think Tomoki is actually a god. He's the god of afros. They call him... I can't come up with an afro. He has a spade on his chest. Just call him Spade. He's Francis Spade Morgan. His afro tells him who the killer is.
And then he hides in a dumpster.
FK in the afro. Don't worry, I'll edit it out. Anyway, what's this minigame here? This looks a little bit familiar.
Just a tiny bit, maybe.
Just take it in. Also, we unlock the pause cheat screen.
Password things.
Yeah, there are no cheats in the game though, so yeah, it just gives you passwords to unlock more monkeys.
To catch.
Yep. And we'll do that in the next few episodes where we go and catch all the monkeys. I'm sure there'll be really entertaining episodes where we won't dick around and talk about other things other than Ape Escape 3 and just say, oh yeah, I'm catching monkeys again, still. By the way, I really like the Ape Escape theme. It's probably one of my favorite themes.
That is a pretty awesome theme.
I prefer the original theme more, but this isn't a bad remix. But still, pretty fun game. Still have a little bit of story left. Not much, though.
Mostly it's just going to be a
Capturing all
lot of
the monkeys
editing.
we missed. Yeah. So join us next time.
As we
for
try to
Nipple
come up...
Shuriken 3.
No, it'll just be 2 for them.
Good point.
Yeah.
The Monkey's Handbook to Bondage. Oh, God. Why is my mind so fucked up?
No, it's not really bondage, it's just more... Why?
He attached ropes to his nipples, and they had shuriken at the end of them. What? He...
So, what if he forgot to remove those during intercourse? Grotesque 2!
I'm done.
And thus I was booted out of the LP. And life. Forever.